I have ever seen. Great performance from Danny.
Danny Garcia.
Okay. We are going to have a special presentation as well from the Daily News. If I may hand it over to you, Brian Adams.
Thank you, Richard. This one? Thank you, Richard. Once again, congratulations, Danny. The Daily News, we decided to partner with the Barclays and with Golden Boy for bringing boxing back to Brooklyn. And Danny displayed the spirit that Brooklyn has in terms of the mental fortitude. He was up against an opponent who obviously there were some issues, and he never lost focus. Came in and did his job and dominated. So the Daily News, we would like to present the Daily News Championship belt, which from now on in Barclays will receive heavy editorial promotion, as well as advertising promotion in the paper for any champion that comes and fights and do what Danny Garcia did here at the Barclays ring. Once again, congratulations. Danny will get much support from the Daily News.
Tonight the star is shining even brighter. Really proud. We are extremely proud of Danny Swift Garcia.
First of all, I want to thank God, because without him, none of this would be possible. I want to thank my dad. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my family. I want to thank everybody who supported me. I want to thank Al Heyman. I want to thank Golden Boy. They signed me from day one, so I'm a homegrown champion. One of the few. So, I feel real honored to be in this position. I worked my whole life to be here to get where I'm at today, and I'm happy. I made it through struggle and all the adversity in my life that I went through. I'm happy that I'm here, man, at the Barclays Center, headlining the Barclays Center in New York, man, because I'm a Philly kid. It's a dream come true to me, man, and words can't express how I feel right now. I just, me, I don't do the talking. My dad do the talking, so I just let the big left hook fly. So, I got a present for Richard, for fighting the legendary Erik Morales. A big card, my first fight in the East Coast in Brooklyn, and I want to give him my robe with my autograph for, it's just a historic night, me versus Erik Morales, the first fight in Brooklyn.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's only the second time that the fighter is giving me the outfit from the fight. The last time was actually Bernard Hopkins when he demolished Kelly Pavlik.
We both from Philly, so.
You guys are both from Philly, and those who have been in my office, they know that the entire outfit from Bernard, from that legendary night against Kelly Pavlik, is proudly on display in my office, and so will this one here. Thank you very much. We are very proud of you. Thank you.
And I just want to thank, all the media, all the people who came out from Philadelphia, all the people in Brooklyn who came out to the fight to support this night. This is history, first fight in 80 years in Brooklyn, and it won't be the last, man. I'm only 24 years old, and I'm not even in my physical prime yet, so you haven't seen the best of Danny Garcia.
Danny, I want to thank God, because without him, it's nothing in life, and that comes from the heart. I really love Danny a whole lot. It takes a whole lot of me to put in his life to be, for Danny to become the person he is. I always told him, knowledge is free. Listen, just be a good listener. Just stay focused in life, and God will give you a lot of big things and dreams. And Danny's living his dreams right now. He's with the best promotion in the world, Oscar, Richard, and his team. They do a great job. They do, the matchmakers do a beautiful job. Danny got fed to the line, but that's okay. That's how you build champions, true champions. You only can get pampered so much in your life, and then, your mind got to take it off. See if you know how to dump after that, because now you might not know. So you probably still, used to rap all over your house. But joke aside, Morales, it was a good fight. We knew that Morales was a little suspicious with the anti-doping. I'm not calling him a dopey, but his urine was bad. But we still went along with it. The last week he was clean. I'm just being honest, sorry, but I'm not trying to put nobody in the spot here. I know he wants to go out like a legend, Hall of Famer. But we still did it. I was gonna pull out because there's no money in my life that can make me more happy than Danny's life. And that comes from deep in the heart. I could have millions of dollars. I don't give a shit about no millions of dollars. Because to me, Danny's life is more important than anything in life. You seen the reaction today of Erik Morales, reaction of his body. The way his body looks is tore down. His people don't love him. So I try to tell him that at the press conference, but I'll do it in hints because nobody knew what we was talking about. Only we knew. But besides that, I feel happy for Danny. I'm real happy. I want Danny to be the world best champion in the world in the future, a legend like Bernard. Not taking nothing from him. Because Bernard, he's old school. He's from my people. Time. You know what I'm talking about. They fought the same team. Yeah, no, you know what I'm saying. My people fought Bernard when Bernard was an amateur. A lot of people think that I don't know about boxing, a whole lot about boxing. People underestimate me. Listen, don't look at the bad guy now. Don't judge the bad guy, the little guy. Don't judge the little guy, because the little guy got a lot of secrets up the sleeve. I have a lot of street knowledge. I want people to understand that. I'm no idiot. I could be a thug when I'm a thug. I could be a ghetto when I'm ghetto. I could be educated when I'm gonna have to be educated. That comes to the heart. I don't want to talk all night because it's kind of late. We got to roll out. But thank you very much, and I really appreciate the love. And that's only the beginning of Danny's life. This is not ending.
Your father touched on it, but talk about your thought process when you had decided that you were not going to go through with this fight, and then sleep on it, and then wake up and decide, it's time to fight against Erik Morales again. How did that? And what was the emotion like, and sort of deal with that uncertainty at least for a little while?
I mean, to be honest, mentally, when I found out that his urine was dirty, I was like, that's why we took the test. I'm not going to do it. I just want a fair fight. And but when I woke up in the morning, my mom told my dad that I should fight him because she has a gut feeling that I'm gonna win. So I just listened to my mom and I went on with the fight.
Okay. My other question for you is, let's talk about that left hook at the end of the fight, because I've seen pretty much every one of your pro fights. I don't think I've ever seen you throw a hook like that before. I mean, that's, I think, maybe the best punch you ever threw, and it almost spun him all the way around before he went down, and he was like halfway out of the ring. I mean, did you just feel it all the way to your shoulder? I mean, talk about the punch that knocked him out.
I've noticed, when I was backing him up with the jab a little bit, and when I was in the pocket, I hit him with a hook one time. My dad was like, you slapped with the hook. So the second time I was backing him up, he was trying to fake me to the body and throw a hand right. So I just stood in the pocket, I just turned my whole body, and I just hit him curved with the left hook, and it just landed.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is that, and how interested would you be in that fight?
I mean, I'll fight anybody. Like I said before, my job is not to pick my fights. My job is to train hard and be focused in the gym, and whoever they put in front of me, destroy them.
Well, yes, I think Sam had mentioned Danny's name before, and it's something which we're going to be discussing with his team. I'm sure we would have a full house here in Brooklyn for that fight, so definitely something which we're going to be exploring.
Right here, Danny.
Danny, congratulations on a terrific performance. Once again, the left hook was the money punch tonight, like it was against Khan. Khan was a fighter a lot of people were pegging as the next legend. Erik Morales has already established himself as a legend, and you knocked them both out. Is there any chance you would think about moving up to 147, seeing as how you basically beaten the best at 140, except for maybe Lucas Matisse?
As far as 147, I think I got a couple. I make 140 good. I mean, it's a sacrifice, but I'm good at 140 for right now. And Lucas Matisse, to me, he's not one of the best. He don't even got a title.
So you think you could take Lucas Matisse?
I can be anybody.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.